Robbie from the gym here at Nudgy. We're just going to have a chat about increasing the difficulty of push-ups. So if you're doing your push-ups at home and you find it really easy, we're just going to go over a couple of ways to sort of progress it and make it a little bit harder. First thing that we're going to do, we're going to add a pause into our push-up. So you're going to go down into your push-up position. You're going to come down to the very bottom. You're going to hold for about 2 seconds and press up. All right, that's step number one. That should make it reasonably harder. Step two is changing the tempo. So a pause does change the tempo as well, but we can play around with how fast we lower versus how fast we're coming up from the push-up. So just a quick example, we'll go 3 seconds on the way down for our push-up. So 1, 2, 3, pause for 1, then press back up. 1, 2, 3, pause for 1, press back up. Again, another way to progress it, it should make it significantly harder. The last thing we do before we bring any other equipment is do our 1.5 rep. So with our 1.5 rep for our push-up, you're going to do 1 full rep. You're going to do a rep from the bottom to halfway, back down to the bottom, and then back up to the top. So that's 1 full rep of a 1.5 rep push-up. Very confusing, but we'll see how we go. So push-up, go to halfway, come back down, and press back up. That's one. Just one more time with that. So down to the bottom, up to halfway, back to the bottom, up to the top. That's a 1.5 rep for our push-up. All right, if that's all pretty easy, you can have a look at using some equipment if you've got it at home or you've got access to a gym with some equipment or whatever it might be. One of the things we're going to do is a banded push-up. So this is our way of making the push-up harder. So you get this band into a figure of 8. All right, you put it on like a backpack. So I've still got my figure of 8. Right hand goes through the right loop. Left hand goes through the left loop. All right, it's on like a backpack. If you have a look at the back, it should cross over the back right in the middle. From there, I put my hands in the loops, all right? Push my arms out straight, get into that push-up position, all right? And then I just do my push-ups there. So down to the bottom, press up to the top. With the band, makes it a little bit harder at the top as opposed to the bottom, all right? So that just changes the resistance up a little bit. Again, if you've got the luxury of a band, that's really good. The last thing that we'll do is a weighted push-up. So get a weight plate. Ideally, you get a mate to put it on your back, but if you can't, you're just gonna have to maneuver it yourself. So goes like right on your shoulder blades at the back there. All right, you get into your push-up position, controlling that weight on your back, so it's a little bit of stability here as well. All right, controlling down, pressing back up. All right, so depending on what weight plates you've got, you can make it significantly harder or just a little bit harder. Sweet.